Hey everybody, welcome to, I guess for lack of a better title right now, I'm just going to call this the Shin Otagal podcast. Now you're probably wondering, wait, you're starting a podcast? Why is it called Shin Otagal podcast? Well, Shin as in new, like, you know, Weeaboo, Shinseki, Evangelion, blah blah. Anyway, way back, last decade, from 2007 to at least 2010, I used to have a podcast. So practically about almost 10 years ago, I had a podcast called the Otagal podcast. It would just be me talking about anime, reviewing anime, things like that. But I was looking to, well, one, I want to talk about anime again, and two, I want to make some more content other than just idols of anime and basically talk more about other things I like. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a big idol otaku, but sometimes I just like other things, like, holy shit, great man right now, oh my god, that is my crack, other than Zombieland Saga. But first, let's basically talk about the big elephant in the room. Where have I been, what happened to my old channel, and why? So, this is kind of also a new start. If you are already looking at this and at this channel, I already have one video, and that's just a kind of reloaded, Idols of Anime Reloaded, where I'm just re-editing some of the old stuff. One, for issues. Two, making it better in a way. So, what happened was, one day in early October, I think, my channel just poof. One of the things that YouTube said, it was because of spam and deceptive content. Now, one, what deceptive content? I'm basically talk about anime, and I used to talk about comics on that channel too. Two, by spam, is it like spamming it around or sharing it? And also this includes like other accusations such as using fake views or whatever, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Now I'm not the only one this happened to around this time. This actually happened to a bunch of other people around the same time. A lot of people think it's because they are updating their algorithm and things like that, and I got caught into it. And thus began the month to 6 week process of me desperately trying to get in touch with someone to get my channel back. And I did the forms, I did email, I tried to talk to a person. People were actually really helping on my behalf as well, like my husband for one. My husband, Louis Linkara, he's known as. He kind of went on a warpath against YouTube, and part of me is like, oh, this is kind of embarrassing. I don't want my husband to fight my battles. I'd rather do this behind the scenes, but at the same time, it did get it done. You know, I was feeling really distraught over this. I was depressed for like a good 2 weeks because I worked so hard on that channel, and I was about to reach, 4,000. And I promoted it, I've been working on it for years, and just to see that all gone within one day, just waking up to an email and it being gone. Do you know how badly that just destroys your creative edge, like your creative output or wanting to even make anything? So, yeah, while I was trying to get my channel back, I was trying to think of other content I could make. I actually got back into art again. As you can see here with the video, it's just a speed paint of me drawing Rina, who is basically gonna be, I'm already calling them my waifu from the next generation of Love Live. If you don't know about them now, you're going to soon. But yeah, so here I am. And here I am on this new channel. And I went with Otagal again because it's kind of like my history, I mostly just go by Viga. Like, Viga's been my name for years now. Like, at least a good 15 years of my life has been Viga. So I can't really imagine myself by any other name, but the Otagal part came from, I think, the time I could say was the highest point of my anime fandom. I mean, I'm still a huge fan. Hell, you could argue that now is the highest point of my fandom, being that I actively create things in the fandom. But I still kind of think to myself that the biggest point where I was like, headfirst diving into it, exclusively watching anime and probably nothing else, kind of gun-ho crazy for it, was the years between 2006 to at least 2010. I don't know why those particularly, it just seemed like it was at its highest point. I could argue maybe 2005 to 2010, mostly because I was listening to more anime podcasts at the time. Anime World Order, which is still going, holy shit, they've been going for over, 12 years now or something like that? 13 years now? I still listen to them, that's pretty amazing. And I was listening to Geek Nights at the time, which is also still fucking going, holy shit. And I still can't believe I still listen to those. And I mean, I listen to other podcasts, but man. And that's what got me wanting to make an anime podcast back in the day, and I'm kind of full circle now. Podcasting again, except on YouTube, and adding in a speed paint because I really want to try and get back into art again. So yeah, it's time for a new start, a new new Genesis. Like, new Genesis Viga Gellion. Something like that. So welcome everyone to this channel. And I'm not sure if I will even keep the name Shin Otagal Podcast because it is very weeby, but here I am.